So sat on it for a bit and was kind of just reflecting and chilling it over the break, but I am like stoked that we had literally just enough PP for that, because I'm gonna be real, I didn't actually count the water PP that I had. I just knew that I had 2 Pokemon that had water moves last time, and I think they happened to have like this exact amount, because I think it was Psyduck Water Pulse and something with Water Gun.
Too late!
And honestly, I really liked Barboach. Like, Barboach kind of super popped off in Rock Tunnel, and I think it's actually going to do pretty good in Rocket Gauntlet too.
Wait! Pause the time because I need to get more bait! Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I am all over the place right now, you guys. I don't have a goal.
Okay, so...
At the moment.
Oh, first things first,
let's
switch the name on Slugma to Torch.
Oh yeah, all the alrights are from, what's it called? What comes before, okay now ladies.
So, like, honestly, if this Voltorb was modest instead of adamant, this run would be in, like, very, very exciting shape right now. I still have a feeling that Voltorb specifically is going to come back to bite me, and there's nothing I can really do about it, unfortunately. Like, I just kind of have to rock that Voltorb and then swerve when it inevitably does slightly less damage than it needs to. Let's rename Slugma. I think it's this one.
I really didn't mean to take a break in the middle of the day. I had one snooze left on the ads and I just didn't see it in time and I couldn't use it.
Can we buy Great Balls yet? We can. Okay. I don't think I bought Great Balls last time, and that's also like a pretty massive choke if I didn't.
I'm so sorry. I paused the time when I did that. Oh my god, I'm in his spot! I gotta go. I was literally in his fishing spot. Oh, what a bitch. I'll just fish with him.
Okay, so Route 12 is blocked off until a while from now, if I remember correctly.
The funny thing about me forgetting
Route 8 is another interesting optional gauntlet. This is for a Silk Scarf, so I don't think it goes away. Like, I think I can just come back and do this gauntlet after the split and get Silk Scarf. Depending on what I catch in this grass, Silk Scarf could be amazing, or it could kind of just be like another item that would be like nice to have, but I didn't get it last run. I do plan on getting it this run, but I have to potentially do other stuff first.
Most annoying kind of dude, am I right?
I didn't actually rename. Oh, I didn't heal anything either. That would have been a massive choke. Why did I not heal anything while I was in there? Okay, let's heal, rename Torch, and then try to catch an encounter.
Clear things so there's room for forages.
Okay. I forgot to rename Torch, but it is what it is. If these are going to be a bunch of normal types, let me grab Rhyhorn. I put it in the box because I didn't want it to over-level, but I'm also not really battling anyone right now, so... Thankfully, all of the trainers that are normally on this route are shoved up into the optional gauntlet, so there's actually no required trainers on this route, which is pretty helpful here. don't think we even used any berries in that gauntlet, did we? Nice.
Don't tell Emily.
So I think in terms of deaths and like box health, I guess,
Emily's top, and then Robin,
we
and then
were
Gus.
in pretty rough
It's
shape,
because I gave
but
Gus a
that
birthday
deathless
present.
rock tunnel really helped things. There are a couple hidden items in here, so I'll try to get them, but if we don't get them before the encounter, I'll just get them after.
Here's last. Good, where he belongs.
Alright, this route's encounter is a Rattata.
Yeah, I like
That's
those.
exciting. Let's go for a yawn and then switch.
Boss to Emily? Like, we're good.
I had a feeling I was gonna live a crit, but I took a lot more damage from that than I wanted to. But that probably means the attack on this thing is actually pretty good.
Do you have any new hats for the mouse?
Hopefully it's not hustle. I have a feeling it's hustle though.
This lucky bow is twice as much as the rest. Oh, it says the middle is made of solid gold. Of course it is.
Solid gold. Does Rattata evolve into Eradicate in this game? There's no shot, right?
And then I didn't go fishing at all. Oh, I did fish.
Yeah, Rattata does not evolve. I was like, what is Eradicate even doing on that Pokedex? If this evolved into Eradicate, this would have
Wait,
been
what's that?
probably the best encounter we got.
What's that sign? About fishing. I think the fishing derby is coming up. A bream! Not close enough to those bubbles. There were some items away. We don't need that either, let's be honest. Oh, from out here. No, it went away the moment
Fishing in this game seems hard.
Well, you know what,
Okay,
Max? I was
Does
there
this
first.
automatically add
doesn't matter if
things?
it's his
No, I
regular
have to
spot.
actually add that.
He
Okay.
would've gone
I was like,
somewhere
was
else
this
down
is this actually capable of like reading that I just caught that Rattata in the box? But I have to add it in. But we'll do that after we get a couple more encounters.
That emote is the one that the moon was making at me once.
Oh yeah, did
Go on a
you?
road trip.
Did you want that as an emote, by the way? Or I thought
the
you said you
moon?
did. Yeah.
I do. I really do.
Can
I
you
want
put
an
it in the
emote.
channel?
That's a full moon. But that emote. Or like that face on it. Because me and my friend were on our way back from Santa Cruz once. And the moon was very full. And I swear to God, it was making that face at us the whole fucking time.
Okay, that should be all the hidden items on this
Well,
route.
say it to Willie! To be fair, I do know that's his spot, but he was about to get off work. And then I just
Cool day.
but
I have
good thing I don't fish IRL. Oh yeah, it's a sign for the Derby, Trout Derby, this weekend, summer 20th through 21st. Come prove your freshwater skills and win prizes. Note, any personal items found near this sign will be sent to the lost and found. Okay. Guess I'll try to be better at catching freshwater fish. I really like to fish in the ocean.
It doesn't look like any of the hidden items are in this.
Since trying to be a trickster.
Okay. All the spots that would have had the random hidden items, I
Would she
think
fiddle,
I
Mary?
mashed A through and they didn't, so... Route 7 has one right here.
Also, Vex when
Okay.
I moved over to stand right next to my phone.
Okay, so this encounter is apparently way more important than I realized last run. And in hindsight, I should have probably realized it last run, and I just kind of didn't, I guess. But this is a grass type, and we currently don't have a grass type. Like, the only grass type you can even have access to is if you pick, what's it called? Paris. Shroomish is apparently very good into Marowak, and I left it in the box last time, and then Marowak fucked me up. But Mr. Flamebody himself, Mrs. Flamebody, excuse me, I didn't check Slugman's gender before saying that. Okay, so there's not really very much I can do now, because unfortunately it burned itself. I was trying to get a yawn off, but unfortunately it tackled and burned itself before I had a chance to. I'll go for up to Great Balls if this Pokeball doesn't go.
Okay. Let me see what I actually need to put.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, I need a bream. These are all breams. So
Welcome to the team, Juice. Okay, so that's apparently, like, according to the ROM hack creator, like, one of the best answers in the Marowak, as we found out last time when I did not bring it. So, good to know it's here now. I guess I'll grab Meowth and run with a 5th Mon. The static Smeargle is the best thing in the town, right? I mean, at least in terms of Pokemon.
Remember to use that stuff to fish. It's because it's new. I keep forgetting. I'm glad I already have the second pebble. And the day never came. Stop it. No, it did. I used to ride Medusa and stuff. Level 6 fishing. Ooh, a bait maker. Is that new? That looks new. Crafting recipe spinner. Trap bobber and sonar bobber. Ooh. Meow the bobbers. That is a very big freshwater fish, right? Okay, we're actually making money now.
Okay.
You hate your height? Well, at least you can probably reach things. At least.
Okay, so there's the Ditto in front of Celadon Gym, but unfortunately that's dupes, because we've already had a...
It doesn't know. Oh, nothing is working.
There's the Smeargle, which would not be dupes.
But the booksellers.
And it's just Ditto and Smeargle? Yeah, because there's nothing on the water. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and grab the Smeargle then. I've never used a Smeargle, and I'm gonna be honest, if I have to use a Smeargle, it's kind of scary. Because Smeargle's stats aren't great, but Smeargle does have a unique ability to learn literally anything via Sketch. So, I think before I do these gauntlets, I might actually try to...
Ask me how I know.
Scout out a bit.
Also, the rain is green, y'all. The trees look different. Dear Bun, I was conducting a field study the other day and found this specimen. I hope you find it as interesting as I did.
I can't just name it Sketch because it has moves that are
Saw
Sketch.
the weather report last night. I'm not sure what happened, but if anyone wants to take shelter in the saloon, I'll keep it open all day. Gus. Thanks, Gus. Oh, yay. Make sure my animals are okay. Everything looks like algae, and I don't like it.
I was like, it says Theo Kadart. Throwing darts.
So I can't get to my fucking
But that's
animals,
fine.
dude?
Okay, let's pop in the box really quick. I think Smeargle can only learn like one instance of Sketch at a time if I remember right. So like I have to transform Sketch into something else before it can actually learn anything, which makes things a little awkward actually. Because like how am I supposed to get anything on this? This might need to be a tool that I hold on to until I can fly around. Because if I take it out now, I'm trying to sketch against something that's like 15 levels above me. And hoping I actually get the move that I need. Whereas if I wait, I can potentially slightly over level it and even have it sketch like Hyper Fang or something, which still won't do like a lot. It currently has, I mean, it is level 5, but its stats aren't really going to go up too much from there.
So, like, what does it do? Well, it's definitely creating a lot of, like, foliage and moss.
Move you into the bot, or you into the party. And you into the party. Okay, IV check. Rattata. 31 HP, 19 attack, 6 defense, 24 special attack, 7 speed F, and 10 speed. So that special attack might actually matter a lot on Rattata, because there's a good chance that this comes to Pokemon Tower, assuming that it learns Bite soon, because it currently only has normal type moves. But if it learns Bite, it's going to be coming off of that special attack, and that will be helpful because I think between that and Meowth, I should be okay against the ghost types. It's really hard to plan for Pokemon Tower, so there's a good chance that even if I have everything perfect, the run ends there just because it's that hard, but I'm trying to think slightly farther ahead than I did last time. Shroomish has 9 HP, 14 attack, 11 defense, 10 special attack, 10 speed F, and 3 speed. There's a low IV. That's fine. Smeargle is 30 HP, 5 attack, 4 defense, 10 special attack, 11 speed F, and 26 speed. So honestly, not terrible for the Smeargle. It would have been nice to have more attack in it. But also having HP and speed are more important because it's more important that I actually live and get to sketch things as I'm leveling it up. Smeargle can actually, like, move-wise, be a very interesting tool in this run, but I think I have to hold on to it until I have the ability to fly around and, like, figure out what Pokemon have what moves. Because, like, thinking just pure, like, best moves I wish I had most of the time, it would ideally be something like Hidden Power, Leech Seed, maybe even like a Poison Powder or like a Toxic or something if I get to that point, and then like fourth random move that might just be something like Hyper Fang just to do damage or something if I need to. I'm not actually sure if that would even really be that good of a moveset, honestly, but it would be something where I could see myself bringing the Smeargle, at least in theory. Alright, so we've added these 3 to the calc. Okay, so you are going in the box. And let's just put pretty much everything in the box. And I'll pull out Rhyhorn first because I know for 100% certainty Rhyhorn is coming to Rocky Gauntlet and I don't know about anything else. Yeah, but we're actually somewhat starting to get a box. Look at that. Nice. Hi, Monsty. How's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We are getting ready to prepare for the Rocket Game Corner which is going to be hard. But how you doing? Good to see you. I wish I had more VIP slots. I feel like I have a lot of friends that I wish were VIPs that I can't make VIPs solely because Twitch doesn't let me for some reason. Which is honestly kind of weird, because it's not like I should be limited on that in my opinion.
It's not just you.
Well, I just mean in general, it's weird that they limit VIP slots.
No, it really makes sense, because, like, I have all of them unlocked from, like, one raid, and, like, it's probably really intimidating to new people that everyone in my chat is a mod or a VIP.
I mean, potentially, I guess.
It's meant to where, like, more than half your chat is supposed to be a VIP. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna move Barboach down to the potentially not bringing thing. It is pretty good here, and there's a chance that I just bring it anyway. But it's already level 28, and I would prefer to use other things if I can. Especially now that I actually have kind of a box and can potentially split stuff. Okay. So...
How else do we think this is, like, a thing?
Did some meal prep now, just vibing with some Oni? Nice, that sounds fun. I don't think I've ever played Oni before. Yeah, let me copy this into chat and then it'll be a little more clear, especially once I load things up. But yeah, I'm prepared for a couple of hard fights back to back. At least 8 and potentially much more than that, depending on how my team goes. So where we're at right now, let me get this documentation caught up to where we're at. But yeah, this game is full of gauntlets of the original Pokemon trainers. So if you load in your like Fire Red or Leaf Green game right now, all of the trainers that I'm battling in this game are already in that game. But this game does stuff like forces you to battle them all at once. Or not like all at once, but like without healing and running back out and healing and stuff. Or forcing you to not have the really good things that you would normally have. So for instance, we just had to go through all of Rock Tunnel with our water types of Barboach and Meryl, using literally every water gun and bubble beam that they had. And then clutching up with other stuff like Ralts and Voltorb to be able to pick off random other stuff. It's honestly been really fun. It is exceptionally hard and definitely probably the hardest Pokemon thing I've ever done. But it's also forcing me to use, frankly, cuties like Fampy and Meryl and Rattata to be able to like actually get through the game, and that feels pretty cool. So is Rocket Hideout just on this page? Or is it a separate page? Exactly.
Is everyone like at the bar?
Oh yeah, this game's also difficult in that I am unable to use stuff like healing items in battle. I'm also not able to
and then I felt bad
like get access to a lot of stuff like I normally would. So like a lot of these little guys aren't ever gonna actually evolve or anything, and they're just gonna be the little guys the entire time. Yeah, it's a lot of prep, and honestly I actually kind of like it, but It's admittedly not for everyone, but if you like planning and stuff, there's a lot of tools available for you to be able to plan your way through. This is the counter guy, right?
She's never been here? What is with you? I guess have a diamond.
Okay.
What is with you? I guess have a diamond.
Shroomish counter though. Tank a headbutt and just
Carl, right?
flat back with counter.
Oh my god, I can't.
I don't know if that's a great idea, but
Their music is so loud that you could hear their like Google Maps. Oh, it's too much.
I think I need a Poké Doll at some point later in the game anyway, so I'll just buy it now before I forget. Their sound system is not good enough for the song.
That's why false. Is Elliot my type? I need to reflect on this. This is distressing. You know?
These TMs are normally some of the absolute best TMs in the game, and that now they're pretty good TMs, but not nearly as broken as like a Rock Slide and Ice Beam and
the
stuff.
wizard is my type, so
Instead, we get Light Screen, Reflect, and Safeguard.
contemplate this.
Prior to last run, I had literally never used Safeguard in my life. Last run, Safeguard ended up completely walling an Ivysaur, which is pretty cool.
Hi to everybody.
You do like planner tools? You have a friend who played up and used a whole kitchen blueprint? Nice. I didn't know that this existed, but I guess I'm not super surprised about it now that you say that.
That's good.
But yeah, like, once... I can kind of show it again, but in addition to having, like, all the information and stuff about every trainer, there's also this cool damage calculator that has, like, every regular trainer in the game just sorted by, like, who owns them and stuff. So, like, if I needed to calc against specifically the Abra from the third rival on Nugget Bridge, I could do that, and it has all of its stats and stuff. And I can also just click in any two of, like, my guys that I've imported into here and, like, change the level to what they're at and stuff, but then be able to see how much damage it's actually doing against them and stuff.
I just have the timer pause?
There's even more specific calcs for specific situations. Yeah, I've had that calc up a lot this run. My first run through here, I tried to basically do it without calcing anything, and it worked fairly well, but then there were a couple of times, especially like from here on, where I was like just barely missing kills and ended up taking like huge damage because of it. And like, had I calced out stuff, I could have seen like, oh, I'm not doing quite as much damage as I thought I did. Maybe I need to get another level here and plan for other things to kill things in gauntlets. Because in addition to all the regular management that we have to do with like health and making sure things stay alive and stuff, I also have to make sure that things aren't over leveling in this segment, because this segment specifically has like a ton of gauntlets you have to do, and you only have like 5-ish levels to work with. So if you're not doing super hot in the Nuzlocke at that point, like I kind of was last run, you end up having to use the same Pokemon a lot, and then once you over level, you can't use them for the next gym, which means that you have to basically treat them as you're dead until they come back, basically.
Oh, it's 4:20 in the game?
Okay. So...
I got the thing to give me more pieces of wood when I chop wood, and then I kind of chop it anyway. It'd be funnier if it was, what, bald again? I disagree, but I think so. I'm glad me being bald is entertaining to you.
Okay, so the thing that sucks is, since these are all named Team Rocket Grunt, it's actually going to be a little annoying to try to find which ones are which. Yeah, there's a lot of very subtle management that goes into this run that I haven't really been tested on in a Pokemon game before, so it's pretty cool. I've had to be like kind of careful about experience and other hacks, but this split of this has already taught me more about like making sure I don't accidentally overlevel stuff, and like if there is something else that can safely kill something, just trying to make sure that I'm using like multiple things to kill stuff instead of just spamming one Pokemon over and over again. Which works, but then I end up not being able to use it later, so... okay. So... the first guy we're required to battle is 2 Raticates back to back. So let's plan for the absolute required fights first, because there's 8 of them. And then from there, gauge how much health and stuff I have to potentially do optional stuff, because I know there's some really good stuff in here. I'm pretty sure the TM for Brick Break's in here, and I'm pretty sure Black Glasses are in here. And Black Glasses will be very helpful in the next split, where I'm actually trying to like bite stuff a lot. So Rhyhorn is gonna do fairly well against these Raticates, I imagine, right?
Your head all those years ago. Oh my god. That's great.
Okay, so Tail Whip, Rock Slide for these, then. Yeah, probably. And then just hope if I take too much damage, I do have a couple more citrus berries than I normally do because I'm doing a Slugma run right now. And when you do a Slugma run, you get additional berries in the Route 4 Pokemon Center. So I do have slightly more healing than I'm used to here.
Oh, this is like a lot of seeds. I'll take them. Oh, there's a forage over here too.
Okay. Frustration is on Basement 3F. Frustration's not very good because as we go through the playthrough, we're gonna be gaining a lot of friendship, and quite frankly, I think it's important to not PK Hex away that friendship, because part of the drawback of Frustration is it starts off really good when you have a Pokemon that like doesn't know you that well, and then it kind of gets weaker as it goes on. Return is the opposite of that, where it starts off as like a super useless move and then becomes like a very, very good normal type move.
Momo upgraded my axe. Thank you, Momo.
But I'll probably still try to pick it up while I'm in here. Taunt is also in here.
It's the Green Rain. Also, Momo, I spoiled something.
But I really need Brick Break at least, because that's probably the strongest fighting type move we're gonna have access to this game. and Snatch.
The wiki even said,
okay.
Spoilers for 1.6.
And Black Glasses.
No, Momo made me bald again!
Okay. So Black Glasses and Brick Break would be ideal, although I don't know where they are. Black Glasses literally just says Rocket Hideout.
It's okay. Kevin made me bald earlier, and then Talia kept trying to fix it, and I kept.
There's a PP up in here too.
Like
okay.
Have I seen Demetrius? Yes, yes, in his biohazard suit. Oh my god, so funny. I like that I'm just blaming it on Kevin again. Something goes wrong, just blame Kevin. Oh, it's midnight! Gotta get my bald ass home. Please have a bow on. The weird plant. I don't know. Oh, thank God. Normal hair. Thanks, Vex. Where would it be? Stop! Gotta get my bald ass home! Shut the fuck up! That is what he said.
Okay. So, Brick Break, Taunt, Frustration, Black Glasses, and PP Up are all really good. So we'll kind of just plan for the required and then go from there. Grammar, Coughing. I think this is probably where I teach Secret Power on Coughing. To deal with some of these poison types faster.
Oh, I forgot that I already had 2 going.
I probably also bring Ralts.
Momo, thank you for the coins.
I'm gonna need a water type for this. I might need both water types for this.
I need to bring this geode to Clint. Like, why do I keep not doing this? Okay, get me out of this rain. Oh, like, yeah, I know what you mean. They're like these tall vine things. It's late right now, but I haven't paused, so.
Okay, so...
these thingies?
let's see...
Yeah, I want to know what it is. I wonder if we get to see tomorrow. Yeah! Yeah, I did see those. I'm so curious, like, what does it do after? Can you cut it down, you know? I didn't try. Let's try.
Coughing can actually probably deal with that Sand Slash.
You can cut down these weird other trees that popped up. Oh, and you upgraded my axe nicely, too. Yes, you can. What is it, boss? Oh! It's a giant fiddlehead fern! Yo. This is cute hair. This is like a ponytail. I like it. Like a high pony. Oh, and thank you for upgrading my axe. It's my first...
very
no, not my
quickly,
first iridium.
actually.
My first iridium was... fishing rod. But that's my first iridium tool. Okay, where's more of those? I feel like there were more over here.
Steel might actually be good here, because there's lots of flying types, too.
Yeah, there's one over here.
Okay, so...
Oh, and I forgot to go into the secret forest. Okay, you can't use that. You have to use the axe.
Kangaskhan is very fast. And also almost has max IVs. That's why this thing's such a beast. That's rough. Mega Punch is still doing almost 50% to Rhyhorde. That's at level 24 at least, but that's wild. That is a lot of damage.
Yeah, I already got a few from in here.
It's 65
And it's
speed.
already in the community center, if you can imagine that. I'm very into the community center, apparently. But also in this run, I was able to get the red cap.
Oh, this is
really
guts.
too, so I think we're just having some nice luck here. Aim for community center in tier 1 for speedrunning. Yeah, that makes sense. I was really lucky to find it in here early. How do you get in here normally? Over here. Oh yeah, so I got the pet bowl, but apparently you have to like max out your friendship with your original pet, and then pay Marnie an insane amount of money.
I'd rather not bring this here if I can, because I'm probably gonna need it for...
Yes, I did start doing some of the big logs on the farm too. I haven't gotten all of them yet, but I did start hacking away at them. And then I've planted some mahogany as well. So we can try to get some hardwood there too. Yeah. I accidentally spoiled it in the wiki trying to figure out how I was supposed to get my second pet. And it had like a giant thing that was like, caution, 1.6 spoilers. And I fucking just didn't read it. And then... spoiled it for myself. A mossy
okay.
seed? Ooh. This
So seeing now...
wild trees.
I'm probably gonna have to use at least one citrus berry in here, because I'm gonna be relying on Rhyhorn for a lot in this.
Put that one there.
I think I'm also gonna teach Secret Power to Coughing, just so I have a little bit more. Smokescreen could actually kind of come in clutch against Kangaskhan potentially, actually. Even if I need to save the PP to teach Secret Power over Tackle or something, if worst comes to worst, I can, but I'd like to save both.
No, you're good. I appreciate you.
Okay.
I've been trying to be really on top of the community center.
So next thing I need to check. How much is Ralts doing to Arbok?
I mean, I already said it on stream, it's turtles. Turtles. Yeah, no, the RNG this save is... oh my god, it's amazing. We have the Fiddlehead Fern and the Poppy already in there. For that bundle. Turtles. I am trying not to find other spoilers, but... it's Demetrius's birthday. I like this little high pony. I was hoping for frogs, but I'll take it. Yeah, turtles was a good choice. Look, I have a cat tree back here, too. Come by the shop and check out the new rods I'm selling. They're the best money can buy, and you can customize them with different kinds of tackle. Hope to see you soon. Oh, Lily, I already have one. Do I still have to water this cat? I guess so. No one's drinking from that one. Ah! I was literally just starting the day, Crunch. Carrying that Jude around for days trying to bring it to Clint. Oh, you're so kind. And you upgraded my watering can? Where even am I? Okay, at least
Fampy actually deals with this Arbok slightly better than I thought it would.
Okay, not as big of a deal. Hi, Crunch. Misbehaving again today, I see. Now Bun won't be mad at me anymore! Kevin's like, thank God Crunch is here.
Okay, counting bubble beams just to make sure.
Why do those make her bald? It's true.
I
give you a hard time for it because it was really difficult to unbald me. Thank you for the money. Some money back because I feel bad. I make people feel bad for doing things they're like supposed to do in crowd control. I'm sorry. Okay, now it's really funny that I have the Haley Scarecrow when I'm trying to romance.
I don't think Flail is super gonna work on this. It's very interesting, but I don't think this is fast enough to super take advantage of Flail.
I maxed out my gifts.
Maybe I'm wrong about that, but...
on Sunday and Monday of the week. Like, I can't give her anything until next Sunday. How will she know I love her? The tool upgrades is maybe why I wanted to play crowd control, I'm not gonna lie, so thank you.
Oh.
Oh, I need to save a blueberry for the,
Psychic only has 2 PP, but it's still unnerfed in terms of damage.
Where's the other chicken?
So I think I get rid of double team for it.
Where's the fourth chicken? Back here.
Okay.
You talk to her, you know, affection/friendship points. Who, Emily? That's true. I was definitely trying to still talk to her even when I had given her gifts already. Okay. Yeah, that's, and she was the first person I gave a birthday gift to also. So that already put her at, like, the top of my list. Well, and we were trying to figure out last night, remember, if I was gonna do Emily or Haley. And, then we had a cutscene with Emily. Yeah, these three
I need to teach Dig to Fampy.
Maybe not Robin. Robin was just,
but I think that's okay.
I can't remember. Has Robin had a birthday yet?
Fampy can't learn Dig? Why?
Fampy!
Well, that changes things a lot.
Okay, so all this stuff does not stay after the green rain. Interesting, interesting. So that means you want to harvest it all while it's green raining. Good to know. 11 in the game. Oh, there's an ad happening? I had no idea. Wait, can you get a sardine now? Cutscene with Abigail.
I guess Stomp is just objectively better horn attack.
Abigail might be my type. She's gaming. She said fun.
And I need Tail Whip to be able to Tail Whip Rock Slide, Tail Whip Rock Slide.
You scared me sneaking into my room like that. Well, I didn't mean to. I just was trying to go into the store, and here I am. So I've been playing Journey to the Prairie King for hours, and I can't even beat the first level.
I like didn't even check how much this actually did against the Arbok.
I thought I'm just terrible at it. I like her like aquarium wallpaper. Are we sure Abigail's not my girl? Look at her. Hey, do you want to try this level together with me? I think it might do better with your help. Oh, baby girl, let me help you beat this game. You asked a gaming goddess for help, so yes, let me help you. Oh no.
Okay, but I'll probably be I'll be 26 by then. Not
How do you fucking shoot? Oh.
Okay. I might even actually be 27 by then. If I'm 27 by the time I reach the Arbok, it's a 75% chance to kill.
God damn it, I ran right into it.
Alright, well, if Vampy doesn't get a ground move yet, then it doesn't really make sense to bring it. So I guess then it would probably make more sense to bring either Seal or Voltorb.
Thank you. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I thought it was saying use WASD.
Let's bring Seal,
How do you get out of this?
because then I can use that against some of the Zubats too if I need to.
Do you have to actually beat it? Like, this is hard. Which one is me? No. Oh, okay. I'm like, can I get out of this? I don't want to play anymore. I give up, I'll never get past the first level. Oh well, thanks for trying. That's because I call myself a cake goddess. Yeah, I think we game overed. That makes sense. Okay, save a blueberry.
Okay, I mean this will be a good warm-up because I forgot I still have to battle the guy that goes into the basement first. I'm on the... yeah, okay.
Yeah, all you need is the one.
Elephants can't dig confirmed. True torch.
How do I, unlock a
I'm
barrel?
very surprised Vampy can't learn dig, but that's one of those weird things that I guess is the reason it's in this game.
Ooh, this wallpaper, give me
So I should need to tail whip into
I really
Rock
just need the
Slide.
catalog. Oh, I have enough for the catalog. Why did I buy the wallpaper? That was dumb.
-1 Hyper Fang is
Barrels
doing
are locked in
9, so it's doing
forging, if I
18 with the
remember
crit.
correctly.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm curious. I can't remember how you get them because
I should actually probably run those calcs again now that I'm level 26.
Oh.
Okay, so I still got a tail whip. That's fine.
Here we go. Pretty.
I outspeed the Zubats with this, but still don't OHKO.
Perfect. Kegs are farming level 8. Oh, okay. I mean, we're getting there. Oh, let me take this blue. How's my cat doing? Ugh, she needs to get higher levels of love. What do I do? I got her a cat treat. Yes, I have tappers now from foraging. That was the one under foraging. I got you. Well, I tried to put some speed grow in some of those, but
Alright, I think we're ready for Rocket Hideout. This is probably going to be the last thing we do today because I got to wrap up a little bit early and do some editing and make dinner and stuff, but I think I should be able to get through this and then wrap up. Okay, trainer number 1 is Raticate. So we are just going to lead our boy Rhyhorn because Rhyhorn absolutely needs to clutch up here.
said something about catching a sardine. Let's go see if we can catch a sardine.
I need to tail whip into rock slide both of these. That's fine. Just keep quick attacking.
And then you have to buy a pet license or something from Barney, and it's like 40,000 or something ridiculous.
Okay, not ideal, but I guess it's okay. -1 rock slide, guaranteed OCO. Scary Eradicate. My speed. Nice. Okay. It's a very good start. I took way more damage against those Eradicates last time because I didn't have a rock type to bring in here. I got much luckier with the move selection this time. Okay. So we are going to do the absolutely required stuff first, and then depending on how my health is, we'll go from there. The trainer blocking the stairs on this floor is Grimer Coughing Coughing. What level are these at? God,
these fish are difficult. I'm really good at like normal to mid difficulty fish. But the really hard ones, I don't know how to do. I'm honestly pretty decent at it unless it's really crazy like that. Which maybe doesn't count as being good at it then, but...
Alright, Secret Power looks like it's almost a 2-hit KO against these Grimers, so I think it's worth it to teach it here. I'm pretty sure I ended up teaching it to Coughing anyway.
I'm not catching any sardines like I'm supposed to, but... Yeah, definitely Momo.
I think I get rid of Self-Destruct for this. Yeah, Self-Destruct is very nice to have as a very last-ditch effort thing, but I think I need the PP more. If you're all were wondering why I was keeping Self-Destruct, it wasn't just because I had another move. Like, I was actually intending on potentially clicking it at some point if Coughing needed to go down, but I think it's better to replace it with Secret Power. You lead. This is Grimer Coughing Coughing. Okay.
Why did I spend 30,000 on that catalog when I should have spent it on pockets?
Okay, so these Grimers have Sludge as well, so I'm gonna try to go for Secret Power. It's a roll to 2-hit KO, but we got a really good roll on that first one. Oh, minimize. Gross. I think because of that first roll, though, we were guaranteed to kill if we landed there. Okay, that was very good, and already very worth Secret Power. It doesn't really look like there's a difference in damage. Is there?
No, that's totally. I mean, I love that there's fishing in other games. I love a good in-game fishing. You know?
I think I'd have to sludge twice into Secret Power.
I wonder if they made like an entirely like fishing game if I would play it.
That should be fine. These Coughings look like they have Smog, Tackle, and Poison Gas to hit us, so...
I used to have a lot more to put in there because, I have the crown pots.
Nice! That's a good crit. Let's save this turn. That second Sludge definitely wasn't going to kill without that, and I think I actually needed a pretty high roll even with a crit to kill there.
There's
Poison Barb proven to be super fucking clutch, by the way, because Poison Barb boosted Sludge with Stab is doing a lot of damage. Secret Power does slightly more damage, so it should be able to guarantee the 3-hit KO. It was a very small chance to 3-hit KO with just Sludges there. But I also need to use as many Sludges as I can here, because it's nothing but poison types, basically. Okay, Zubat, Coughing, Grimer, Zubat, Raticate.
It actually was full, okay.
What levels are y'all? 17. Okay. My calc still says Ralts is 25, but it's actually 26, which means that it shouldn't be a roll to kill these. Oh, it is still a roll to kill these. Really? Even at 26? Alright, I guess I just go up to 27 then, because that guarantees the OHKO against Grimer, right? No? Goes from an 81% chance to OHKO to staying an 81% chance to OHKO, even though I gain a special attack stat. That's weird. Okay, so maybe I just switch out against the Grimer specifically then.
The reason ones two don't think they're any good? That's fair. I don't know if I would even
Zubat, Grunt 7. Sorry, I'm taking my time with this because I need to be very careful.
I do like it.
But I do outspeed those. Okay, so I'll just switch out against the Grimer then. This is in Basement 2. The guy blocking the elevator. Okay, yeah, it's smart for me to do that now, so let me just do it now. Okay, TM for taunt is done. I have like a checklist in my open chat that I'm just gonna mark stuff off as I get it. And we're doing all of the required fights first, so this is the guy with 5 Pokemon. We almost like chain 4 kills here with Ralts, but because of my IVs, I don't actually guaranteed OHKO the Grimer, even though I'm like almost 10 levels above it. It's a very, very good roll, but if I get hit with a crit Sludge off of that, it's not looking good, so I have to switch into Coughing for that one. But I basically get kills until he switches into Grimer or Raticate.
Ooh,
so
my boots.
I guess I didn't actually check Coughing. I assume it kills Coughing.
Ooh, they're fancy.
Yeah, it does. Okay.
Dragon Scale boots, yo. They seem practical and fancy. Well, I want blue chickens, so be my friend. I literally just gave you a beard. Don't be an asshole. Their armor.
Okay, so I have to play around the Sludge here because Sludge does a lot of damage. Harden is annoying. I might just mute, but I don't want this thing to start setting up minimizes. I'll just take the 3-hit KO, it's fine. I would have preferred the 2-hit KO with Secret Power, but that's alright. Okay, so Raticate's in. Raticate, as usual, is terrifying, but that's why we have Rhyhorn on the team. Yeah. Alright, so good thing I ran a calc on that, because I forgot that Giovanni actually has almost max IVs on all of his stuff. And if I was not level 28, I would both risk a crit rock throw killing and also not kill with bubble beam. I guess let me also check the Rhyhorn then. Okay. Ooh. I think we replace Slam with Double Edge. Well, or did we replace Rollout? Maybe we replace Rollout with Double Edge. Because Rollout's really hard to set up on Meryl because it is a little bulky but not super bulky, so I think I would rather the consistent damage for that.
Long story short, I need a fresh melon from your farm. If you brought me one, I'd be very grateful. Okay, I'll do my best.
Probably gonna use that citrus in this fight, I would imagine, but that's okay. This fight's hard. Okay, so I learned not very long ago that Giovanni's Pokemon have almost max IVs, so they're like pretty much the best Onix, Rhyhorn, and Kangaskhan you could possibly have. That is perfect. Okay, so I had to level up to 28 for two reasons. One, Onix actually could potentially kill a level 26 Meryl with a crit rock throw, if it went for that, and crit, of course. And also, I needed to be level 28 to OHKO both of these, even though they're quad effective, and this is Stab, Bubble Beam. Both because my special attack is pretty low, and also because these are maxed, like as bulky as you could be. Okay. Okay. Oh, well. I think that's okay. I would have liked to have kept Meryl for a little bit longer. I was trying to get a charm off, but I obviously didn't outspeed. But also I didn't really want to switch directly into Rhyhorn anyway, and I was prepared to sack it there. So now I need to see... Okay, so the main problem is it's like super incentivized to use Mega Punch here, like no matter what. Now that it's past the first turn, it also can't fake out. I don't know why it like literally never goes for fake out. I should probably just assume that it's never gonna go for fake out.
Oh, maybe. Was it like a sativa? Oh, that's fancy.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go... Is the smoke screen 100% accurate? I think it is worth it to go coughing and try to set up a smoke screen on this. Okay.
I'm really trying to finish this dye bundle. I only need a duck feather left.
really wish I could have gotten that charm off. I can go hard Slugma and try to just get the burn right now, or go for a yawn. I don't think there's any way I'm able to slow this down enough to outspeed it, right? Because this thing's base 65, or it's 65 speed because it's fucking max.
Oh,
I would need to get it to like -4 probably to outspeed with anything at this point, so that's not worth it.
Like, I can't have concentrates that are sativa anymore. Maybe if it's a hybrid, but not really.
Well, I have to switch because I'm -1. I don't even think I'd take a not -1 hit. I take some minus, or not -1 hits, but not all of them. Okay, so best case scenario is actually probably a bite. I think I have to go Slugma. Oh, 7 salute to Slugma. Sorry, buddy. Can you get one last burn for the road? Yes! Holy shit. That Slugma? Okay. I'm gonna pause. I normally don't pause in the middle of a battle to give like a eulogy to a Pokemon, but that Slugma was fucking sick. It flame-bodied everything. I'm gonna have to probably make a montage of how much that flame-bodied, because gonna be honest, it was way more than it probably should have been. So we're still in a bit of an awkward spot, but that burn definitely helps. It doesn't like prevent everything, because now I think it's probably more likely to go for bites and stuff. How much is Aurora Beam actually gonna do against this thing? I mean, I'm level 25, so it's gonna do slightly more. Aurora Beam is gonna do 6%.
No, he's coming over here.
I think what I need to do though is chip it down. Do you have Tail Whip actually? Or you have Growl? Oh, that's really good too actually. Okay, maybe I send you out, get a Growl off, then you're burned and -1. I think Giovanni specifically only has like super potions and stuff. Finally a Mega Punch misses. I did get a smoke screen off and it's only 80% accurate, so... Okay, now I think I'm gonna go for Icy Winds if it's not really gonna be that much damage difference either way. Okay, thank you. And we'll just count what its speed is at, so it's down to 43 speed now. Burned -1 Mega Punch does about 20-ish. Okay.
Okay, so like I could keep going.
Okay, -1 attack, -2 speed. It's now at 32 speed. Still not quite enough.
Oh, I just assumed it meant you couldn't use the wood in your house.
Okay, so if I could get it to -3 speed, it would then speed tie Rhyhorn, get outsped by Ralts, get outsped by this actually, and get outsped by Coughing. But a Mega Punch just straight up kills me here. I think he's going to heal, so I think we're going to kind of be back at square one with all the damage and stuff. I guess it's technically highest value to try to stay in and get another Icy Wind off. We also missed an Icy Wind, by the way, so had we hit all the Icy Winds, this would have been a very different situation. But my gut is telling me, honestly, now to switch into Rhyhorn, try to take just enough chip damage to actually eat the citrus, and then get back up to full, and then I can deal with this from here, if it does Mega Punch. Okay, it did Mega Punch, but it also missed. If I can avoid using the citrus berry here, that would be nice. Nice. Okay, so Giovanni again claimed 2 Pokemon, but we ended up actually navigating that one, I think, better than the last one. Big 07 salute to Slugma, who literally burned everything with Flame Body. I have never seen Flame Body proc more than I have with this Slugma in this run. It also clutched the fuck up and just took care of things from there. Losing Meryl kind of isn't great because having water types is good, but Meryl was also not really doing very much damage to stuff. So we have full health Ralts, another citrus berry available, so let me take that off. And then like a little bit of coughing health and seal health. According to the items that I still need, there's a Brick Break TM and black glasses. Brick Break is on which floor? Please just say you tell me. It just says Rocket Hideout. That's not nice. You don't even tell me.
Okay, well, I got another golden tag at least, so can get more than one. I just got really lucky on the first one. Which makes sense because the RNG in this game has been amazing. I love that you added a fishing tourney. This is so much fun.
Okay, we're gonna chill here for a second. Yeah, that Slugma clutched the fuck up there, because without that burn, I don't think we were making it through that fight. Okay, looks like Frieza actually has VODs. I'm gonna subscribe to this channel, because I didn't know he had VODs. I'm gonna quickly scan through his VODs and see... I assume he does what I did and does the mandatory fights first and then assesses, because that seems to be the best way to do these optional gauntlets.
It does increase the size of your fishing bar, I thought so.
Also, PokeLink, you good? Because you have not been updating, I just realized, in a while. Where you at? There we go. I just had to refresh the cache. Okay. Also, I'm very glad I kept Growl on Seal, because that -1 actually ended up really helping.
Oh, I did.
Oh, interesting. Nosepass naturally learns Thunder Wave. That seems pretty good for this as well. Although, honestly, Rhyhorn was ready to clutch up. I just was... That's really actually kind of funny that we didn't even end up using Rhyhorn on that fight, and that was like the main reason we brought it. I just realized Rhyhorn did not actually touch the field in that battle.
Oh, you have to do it with a...
But that actually means that I think we can potentially get some more stuff out of here. Does Frieza... How much does Frieza do in here? I imagine Frieza at least gets Brick Break, right? Shoutouts to Frieza, by the way, because I'm just straight up following this VOD right now, because I need to see which trainers are which. Oh, it's not really going to be super helpful, though, because the trainers are different in this version. Because in his version, there are 2 spinners right here. And I think in this version, those spinners are just blocking these trainers for additional stuff. Okay, so that kind of sucks because I'm not actually going to be able to see which is which. Fine, we'll just research it the old-fashioned way. Eradicate. Eradicate is the first guy you fight in here. And then Grimer Coughing is the guy before the door, right? Yeah. So one of these guys is 2 Rattatas and 2 Raticates. And then the other guy is a Drowsy Machop. Ew. Okay, so that kind of sucks because I don't know which trainer is actually worth going for. I have to battle 2 pretty hard trainers to get that one. So my gut is telling me that that's probably Brick Break because that seems like the hardest one. But let's look through the rest of here. I've already battled you. Okay. Basement 2F has the stairs with that other guy that I haven't battled, who I assume is blocking something, right? So I tried to look up VODs for this segment, but unfortunately the VODs seem to have changed between versions. So we are sort of on our own. Oh, there's a hidden item up there? Thank you for the clip, by the way, Twitch. Let's say very clip-worthy death. I really wanted to use Slugma into Macargo, because honestly I actually really like Macargo, but if it had to go out, it went out like a champ. Okay, but wait. There's another guy. I don't even know if this one is for anything. In the vanilla game, there is not an item over here. I assume there is, but there's the other spot that I wanted to look at first. I want to see if I can just get... Is it on 3F? Okay, I think it's on 3F. Okay, so by process of elimination, there's only 2 trainers here, and we've already battled the Rattata Eradicate Drowsy guy. So the other guy is 2 Machops at level 21. Let me look and see if we can kill those with Ralts, but I'm pretty sure we can. Machop, Grunt. I'm gonna assume Grunt 8 since it's just 2. Am I still level 25? No, I'm level 26. Okay, Confusion's a guaranteed Oko, and I outspeed both of them. Please be who I think you are. It's the first time I've seen this trainer. They have 2 Pokemon and they're both Machop. Okay. Both level 21. Okay. This does minimum 101%, thankfully. Okay, guy behind 2 Machops is blocking the black glasses. That's very helpful. Okay. That's one of the 2 items I really needed from here. Brick Break is unfortunately going to be locked behind the upper trainers here, I think. Is there anything else on 2-up I'm forgetting while I'm here? The only trainer in here is the one that we've already battled, and I think we've already gotten all this, right? Okay. Alright, so that didn't help very much because Frieza just straight up left.
New ideas to sleep on. Nice. Leveled up with fishing.
Okay, yeah, I don't think there's any like actual documentation on which one of these is Brick Break and which one is not. I think I battled that guy, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so there's 2 trainers for this item and 1 trainer for the other item. There are a total of 3 guys left on the first floor. There's a guy with a Drowsy and a Machop. There's a guy with 2 Rattatas and 2 Raticates. And there's a guy with a Grimer and a Coughing that are level 22.
Here, maybe?
Let me see if I... have no clue. Oh no, it's not that one. So you, level 22, Grimer Coughing. Yes. Also, let me save here. Okay. Level 22. Gross. Okay, so if I get to level 27... Do I need to be level 27 to kill the Coughing? Yeah, okay. If I get to level 27 and this ends up being the Grimer Coughing guy, I just kill with Confusion and Psychic.
I don't know why I put these things
I think it's probably better for me to actually try to battle that one guy. It's probably just going to be a PP up, but PP up is also pretty helpful. Okay, kind of hoping this specific trainer isn't shuffled, because if it's not, then this is the Grimer Coughing guy. If he has Drowsy and Machop, what am I doing? Because last time I just weakened it with Seal, but I think Seal's too weak to switch in now. Okay, if it's specifically the Drowsy and Machop guy... I probably just have to go Rhyhorn, right?
Oh, is my fence like starting to break? I think if I heal Seal, I'm actually able to get through the rest of these. It does use my last citrus, which kind of sucks. But I think that's worth it for me this run to clear this out. It's probably more optimal to obviously save that. In case this is the Drowsy Machop guy and not the guy that I should just be able to kill with a Psychic on the Grimer and then a Confusion on the Coughing. Okay, scratch that, it's the Rattata guy. Rhyhorn is so tanky. Okay, I imagine the PP up is over here. Oh, that was the TM for Brick Break. Okay, so Brick Break is behind the Raticate guy on first floor. Good to know. So that means the final item in here are these last two grunts, which are blocking the PP up. And then I'll do one quick last look around to make sure that there's no hidden items. Okay, so one of these guys has a Drowsy Machop, and the other guy has a Grimer Coughing.
I think my plan is to lead Ralts just in case it's the Grimer Coughing guy, and then pivot out after. Okay, this is the Grimer Coughing guy. Unfortunately, Confusion is just barely not an Oko here, but I also still just have one Psychic left, so Psychic is against this. And then because I'm level 27, I can just use Confusion against the Coughing and Oko it. And actually, this is even better for me now because Ralts is full health. I can get a Growl off against the upcoming Drowsy to help everything else live. Or just keep this healthy for the Machop in the back, which is probably safer and smarter, because that's why I healed Citrus on Seal.
Oh, you know what?
Okay.
It was planted here,
I'm glad I thought through that, because then I would have been in a weird spot against Machop, I think. Because I think this Machop has Seismic Toss by now. I should have just led Seal. I'm not sure why I didn't switch now that I knew for a fact that this was this one, but that's okay. Nice. Nice. Okay. Didn't need to Citrus this, but if I got unlucky with Confusion there, I would have been in a weird spot. So, I guess a little unfortunate. Let me make sure before I switch this in freely that I'm pretty sure this Machop against the Ralts. Even if it goes for double Seismic Toss, I have just enough HP because I've kept this thing full health the entire time. And we got the good roll anyway. Nice. Okay, so used a lot of berries in there, still lost 2 Pokemon, but we did completely clear out Rocket Gauntlet, or Rocket Basement. We got the PP up, we got Black Glasses, we got Brick Break, we battled everyone in here, so now we have this mapped out for next time. Let me consult my hidden item map thing just to make sure that I'm not missing anything.
Especially with the bow, it's so cute. It really is. It's like a cute little high pony with the bow like a cheerleader.
Oh, nice. There was something there.
I wish I could do a high pony still. It gives me such a bad headache to like.
I'm like pretty sure I got everything down here, but I don't think I'm allowed to come back in after this, so I'll just check.
Like naturally goes just out of the way.
Okay. And there was the thing on the table right here.
Giant butterfly is definitely like a bow. Yes. Man, I just dealt with this fucking fence.
Okay, there's nothing over here right now. Just making sure I grab this item over here. Okay. It does also say there's hidden items between the trees in here, actually. Did I know that? No, I did not. Okay. Okay, we'll take that. That's helpful for catching specific kinds of Pokemon, and those are actually pretty effective, so... Okay, now we have 100%ed Rocket Hideout, which is pretty cool. We did like the absolute bare minimum last time. Honestly, still kind of got fucked over by Giovanni, and in hindsight, I probably used at least one, if not two, citrus berries too many in here. But that's in hindsight after seeing how I dealt with everything and how much damage I took. Gonna be honest, I don't think there was a way I was getting through Giovanni Deathless, so I think that was pretty much best case scenario. I leveled up Azu, or regular Meryl, enough to be able to Oko, Rhyhorn, and Onyx. Tried to get a Charm off in case the Mega Punch missed, but sacked it, unfortunately, because that's what kind of just all I had to do. We went into Slugma to try to get a Yawn off in case Mega Punch missed again. Mega Punch hit again, but thankfully we got the Flame Body because the Slugma is goddamn amazing. And then after that we were able to get a Growl and stall it up with the Burn, and then clear out the rest of Rocket Gauntlet after that. So now I have all of that footage for myself to optimize stuff. Cool. Okay. So, wasn't perfect, but honestly, I think it's really, really hard to get through that Kangaskhan without any deaths at all. And I think if we had to lose stuff, I mean, it would have been best to not lose anything, but if we had to lose stuff, we at least have another water type. And fire types tend to die later in games anyway. So... 07 salute to Meryl. You put in a lot of work in that. I'm not going to diminish that in any way, shape, or form, because without that we definitely weren't getting through all those water types nearly as easy as that. So thank you. And 07 salute to Miss Flame Body herself, the Slugma. I feel like basically every time anything physically attacked the Slugma, it got burned. I have never seen Flame Body pop that much. I now have a very new respect for Flame Body as an ability, because turns out 30% of the time it works every time if you're a Slugma. Thank you, buddy. I'm not mad that you didn't spawn a bomb by my house, I'm not gonna lie. I am sorry that I left the square though and then messed it up. Okay. So I do not have time to plan or prep for Pokemon Tower tonight. I didn't realize it would mess it up because I have to get ready for work in the morning and still make dinner and ideally do a little bit of editing for Bud, head shower and stuff. We're gonna put the corn in the fall crops bundle. Yeah, you can spawn monsters. Fall crops. I didn't realize they could bring jelly for the artisan bundle. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Where's the blanket? Alright. I wonder if they're gonna even let me get stuff. If I've already gotten the golden tags, I'm allowed to get. Okay, so we still have a decent amount of stuff at our disposal, but our deaths are starting to pile up a little bit. Not really too much we can do about that, I don't think, because most of these deaths have been either planned or pretty situational. And to the most terrifying thing so far. I know Shroomish is going to be coming for the next thing, and then we're going to have to bust out probably both Meowth and Rattata for the next split. We thankfully, I think, have enough to get through Pokemon Tower this time. I'm not entirely sure how much farther we'll go past that.
I don't know if I've got more than one cutscene with her.
But we are at least, like, making progress, and we are only a couple of battles away from our PB, which is pretty cool. And I think, even though we've had a lot of deaths this run, we are playing better this run. Because, like, I could have had many more deaths given some of the luck I've had in some of the bigger fights in this game. I've had pretty good luck in other respects as well. Like, the flame body popping, like, basically every time is wild. But it's definitely been a little bit more of a challenge this run, because some stuff that I was kind of just crossing my fingers and hoping for maybe didn't happen quite as often as I was hoping for. But this is a good spot for us to wrap up for the night. I think I'm gonna not do the Pokédokus today and just wrap up here so I can kind of take care of some stuff, because